From a teacher's perspective, do you think Educurious is more efficient than the traditional pencil paper teaching style?
I don't know that Educurious is more efficient. There is definitely a growth process and a learning curve that has to take place for Educurious to be successful. But I don't necessarily believe in the phrase that says easy does it. Anything worthwhile that I've ever done has been hard. And this is definitely not the most efficient, but I think it's the most effective.
Would you rather have a laptop with Educurious over a book and paper?
Well, Educurious is pretty hard for me. I like the teacher, just not Educurious. Like, using computers every day is something new for all of us, I think, and it's pretty hard.
No, not at all. Because I could be reading a book instead of doing a documentary right now. And a lot of people don't like doing documentaries.
I'd rather prefer the book. It feels easier to me and I get how to do it. Like, this is confusing with like the computers and sometimes it doesn't work.
Yes, I do. It's funny. We do more projects than the books and we learn more because new technology is coming in. We're getting that chance to learn it.
I'd rather read in a book than be on the computer the whole day. It gets kind of annoying having to log into so much things and then log out of it after every class. I mean, it gets kind of boring, but I'd rather read books.
I feel like it's much more engaging than reading and writing out of a book. I find it to be a lot more fun, especially during projects, because you actually kind of get to sort of learn by your own style in a way. Because she still guides you, but at the same time, you're learning on your own how to do and recognize more things. And I feel like it just helps teach me better than just learning out of the book.
Some of your students rather prefer using a book and paper over a laptop and Educurious. What do you think?
I think they like it because it's to use books because it's easier. It's what they've been taught. But there's very few jobs that they're going to face in their near future that just require them to read a story and answer questions at the end of the text. So I would much rather put students in a little bit of an uncomfortable situation now and know that they're better prepared for the workforce than just continue with what they prefer.
What's your documentary on?
My mom.
My documentary's on my girlfriend about her grandpa died.
I don't even know.
Well, right now, I'm not gonna do a documentary.
It's basically on my geometry teacher. I think he was an airplane pilot. He said that he has spinal cancer.
My documentary is on my grandfather, and he was a very big man in the state of Alaska. He was on the Supreme Court. He helped rebuild Kodiak Island after a tsunami. Did a bunch of stuff there, so it's pretty cool.
Would you encourage more teachers to use more technology in their classroom than books?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, and I'm trying to bring on board another teacher for next year, and this is supposed to kind of be a grassroots movement that we just bring more teachers on board. It's difficult, however, for some teachers who have not been exposed to technology in the manner that I have, or some of the younger teachers coming up who have experienced technology in their education. It's hard for them to adopt it in their classroom. So I think right now there needs to be patience in this process, because the worst thing you could do is put a teacher who's not comfortable with technology and force them into having to teach with technology. I think it's a lose-lose for the student and the teacher. But I think so to bring them on gradually is really going to have the biggest benefit.